Are you waking up tired with no morning energy, and even worse, noticing that down there just isn't the same anymore? You're not alone. But what if I told you that one simple juice taken in the morning could naturally boost blood flow and revive performance, even into your 80s? And no, I'm not talking about a gimmick or some unproven supplement. Hi, I'm Dr. Barbara O'Neill's board-certified urologist. For over 20 years, I've helped men in their 50s, 60s, even 70s reclaim their energy, performance, and masculine confidence by understanding what the body is truly asking for. If you find this helpful, join our community by subscribing so you never miss videos designed for men like you. Because what's really happening inside your body every morning and how one overlooked juice affects it might surprise you. But here's what most men don't realize, that soft or missing morning erection, it's not just about intimacy. It's not even just about testosterone. It's your body's early warning system, a natural radar that's been built into your biology since puberty. And when it starts to fade or disappear completely, that's not just getting older. That's your body quietly raising a red flag. You see, morning erections are deeply connected to your vascular health. Blood vessels, not hormones, are what make or break morning performance. And every time you wake up without one, your body might be whispering, something's off. It has to do with nitric oxide, a gas your body naturally produces that tells your blood vessels to open up. When nitric oxide is flowing properly, blood moves freely through your arteries, feeding every organ, especially the ones down there. Now, in your 20s and 30s, your nitric oxide production is strong. Testosterone is high. Sleep is deep, and your morning function is almost automatic. But after 50, that balance shifts. You start producing less nitric oxide, your testosterone levels decline, and the small vessels that supply blood to your pelvic region, they start stiffening, narrowing, sometimes even clogging. And since these vessels are among the smallest in the body, they're usually the first to show symptoms. Not in your heart, not in your brain, but right there in the bedroom. So that missing morning wood, it's not just a frustrating way to start the day. It's often one of the earliest signs of poor blood flow, low testosterone, and even increased cardiovascular risk. In fact, several studies now show a direct link between morning erectile dysfunction and future heart disease. It's your body telling you, hey, fix this now or pay later. And yet too many men ignore it. They chalk it up to stress, to age, to being too tired. But in truth, it's a sign that your blood vessels aren't responding the way they used to, that your body is struggling to generate the oxygen-rich circulation it needs, not just for intimacy, but for your energy, your mood, your memory, and your longevity. But there's one natural way to counter this, a way to support blood flow, nitric oxide, and testosterone all at once. And it starts with your very first drink of the day. But here's the mistake most men make. They reach for pills, powders, or quick fixes when nature has already given us one of the most powerful tools to restore healthy blood flow. And chances are, it's sitting quietly in your fridge. I'm talking about beet juice. Just one glass in the morning, before anything else, can jumpstart a powerful chain reaction inside your body. It's not a miracle, it's biochemistry. Beets are naturally rich in dietary nitrates. When you drink beet juice, those nitrates get converted into nitric oxide, the same compound your body needs to relax blood vessels, widen arteries, and allow blood to flow where it needs to go, especially to the places that matter most for a man's confidence and function. And the science backs it up. In clinical studies, men who consumed beet juice daily showed significant improvements in endothelial function. That's the lining of your blood vessels. A healthy endothelium means more flexible arteries, more efficient circulation, and yes, stronger, longer-lasting erections. One landmark study found that older men with mild erectile issues experienced noticeable improvement in performance within just 2 weeks of drinking beet juice consistently. Unlike synthetic pills that force blood into one area and wear off in hours, beet juice works with your body's own systems, naturally, gently, and holistically. It supports long-term repair by improving the health of your vascular system. It doesn't spike your heart rate. It doesn't deplete your resources. It simply helps your blood vessels do what they were designed to do, just better. And remember, nitric oxide isn't just about intimacy. It's about total body oxygen delivery. That means better energy, faster muscle recovery, clearer brain function, even better sleep. All from 1 cup in the morning, all from nature. But I'll be honest with you, beet juice isn't magic on its own. If your arteries are already inflamed or clogged, even the best natural booster can only do so much. You have to remove the blockers first, because right now there's a silent war happening inside your blood vessels, and it's keeping you from the vitality you deserve. But even beet juice won't work if your arteries are already under silent attack. Let me explain. So now here's the mistake most men make. Even when they're drinking their beet juice, taking their supplements and doing everything right, they're still unknowingly sabotaging their blood flow before 9 a.m. And the worst part, it happens quietly through small habits that feel normal, but are silently damaging the very systems you're trying to repair. Let's start with the first hidden blocker, morning blood sugar spikes. You might think that starting the day with a bowl of cereal, toast, or even fruit juice is a healthy choice, but most of these cause a rapid surge in blood sugar. And when blood sugar spikes, nitric oxide levels crash. That matters because nitric oxide is fragile. It doesn't stay in your system long, and high glucose blunts its production and speeds up its breakdown. Translation, you drink beet juice for nitric oxide, then wipe it out with your breakfast. Next is something I see in my clinic almost daily, chronic low testosterone. Now, this isn't just about libido or muscle. Testosterone directly impacts the smooth muscle tissue that lines your blood vessels. When testosterone dips, those muscles become less responsive. Blood doesn't flow as easily. The vessels don't expand the way they used to. So even if you have nitric oxide present, your body can't respond the way it should. It's like pressing the gas pedal with the parking brake still on. The third culprit is one most men never consider: inflammation from processed breakfast foods. Think about it. How many men start their day with processed meats, microwavable sandwiches, flavored creamers, or so-called protein bars? These foods are loaded with seed oils, preservatives, and synthetic additives that inflame the lining of your arteries. Over time, this inflammation stiffens your vessels and slows circulation. It also makes nitric oxide signaling less effective, like trying to talk through a wall. So what's the fix? Detox your mornings, swap out sugary cereals for protein and healthy fats. Be smart with your coffee. Black is fine, but ditch the sugar-laden creamers. And always wait 30 minutes after beet juice before eating to allow your body to process the nitrates. Now, here's the mistake most men make. Even when they try to eat healthy, they miss the timing and combinations that truly unlock blood flow. Let me show you how to do it right. But here's what most men overlook. It's not just about what you drink. It's about when you drink it and how your body receives it. Timing isn't a side detail. For men over 50, it can be the difference between feeling a small boost or completely missing the benefits altogether. If you want beet juice to actually work, to open up blood vessels, boost nitric oxide, and support performance, you need to drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Why? Because your digestive system is clean, your absorption is faster, and nitric oxide levels are at their most responsive. You're giving your body its first cue of the day, and if that cue is focused on circulation, energy, and repair, it sets the rhythm for everything that follows. Here's what I recommend to my patients. Wake up, hydrate with a glass of plain water, then drink your beet juice about 15-20 minutes later. Keep it simple. 6 to 8 ounces of pure beet juice, preferably cold pressed. For better absorption and flavor, squeeze in half a lemon and add a pinch of sea salt. The lemon boosts stomach acid, which helps you extract more nutrients. And the salt, it helps balance electrolytes, which your body needs to generate nitric oxide efficiently. Now, here's the trick few men know. Now, after drinking it, don't just sit down, move. Light activity activates the enzyme pathways that convert nitrates into nitric oxide. That means a 10-minute walk, stretching, or even light resistance work helps switch on the juice you just consumed. You'll feel the difference in your alertness, your focus, and yes, your performance later in the day. And if the sun's out, step outside. Just 5-10 minutes of morning sunlight on your skin and eyes helps set your circadian rhythm, which balances hormones and improves sleep at night. Better sleep equals more testosterone, and the cycle of recovery and vitality begins again. It's a morning rhythm, juice, movement, light. It's not complicated. It's not expensive. It's just about consistency. Most men never give their body that kind of clear daily support. But even with all of this, many men still lose their edge. Why? Because they give up hope too early. Now here's what I need you to hear. And I say this with the full weight of experience behind me. It's not too late. I've seen men in their 70s, even 80s, who walked into my office shoulders down, eyes tired, thinking the best parts of their life were behind them. Men who said, "Doc, I think I'm just past the point of no return." But they weren't, not even close. 3 months later, those same men came back stronger. Their voice had more energy. Their handshake firmer. They stood taller. And I remember one of them looking me in the eye and saying, "I feel alive again." Not because of a drug, not because of a magic pill, but because we helped his body remember what it was capable of. This isn't about chasing your youth. It's about reclaiming your vitality. That feeling of waking up in the morning and knowing your mind is sharp, your body is strong, and your performance in every area of life is still yours to command. And let me tell you, the reason most men lose that feeling isn't just age. It's silent internal damage that creeps in over time, through stress, poor sleep, sugar, inflammation, and neglect. The good news, your body wants to come back online. And when you give it the right support, it will. I want you to know you're not broken. You're not weak. You haven't failed. You're a man. And your biology was designed to be powerful, responsive, protective, and resilient. But unlike your 20s, when everything seemed automatic, this chapter of life asks something different. It asks for intention. It asks for care. And when you give that to your body, the results are astounding. You start sleeping deeper. Your energy comes back. Your clarity sharpens. Your testosterone begins to balance naturally. And yes, your performance, the kind that makes you feel confident in your own skin again, it returns. You don't need to be someone else. You just need to reconnect with the strongest parts of who you already are. And believe it or not, it can start with the simplest of choices, with what you drink the moment you wake up. That's the first signal your body receives. So why not make it a signal for strength? If you found this valuable, join our community and subscribe so you never miss future guidance designed for men like you. Every week, I share simple, natural, science-backed strategies to help you boost energy, restore testosterone, improve sleep, and reclaim your vitality, all tailored specifically for men over 50. You deserve to feel strong again. You deserve clear focus, deep restorative sleep, and confidence in your body, not just now, but for the years ahead. Take care of your health because you're worth it. You've taken care of others. Now it's time to invest back in yourself. And remember the question we opened with, what's really happening inside your body every morning? Now you know it's your body asking for better circulation, better fuel, and more support. Start tomorrow with the juice I just shared. Give your body the signal it's been waiting for. I'll see you in the next video.